Neil, congratulations. A very comprehensive victory in the end and 3 centuries as well.
Yes, I think probably overall maybe a little bit better than yesterday, I think, in certain areas anyway. I think that I never really let Zhou settle at all in the match, and that's really important when you're playing someone who's so inexperienced. I remember when we played in the final of the European Masters, I got off to a really good start and never let him sort of, take a breath really. So, and very similar today. After the fluke that he had, and then he put a good pink to go 2-1 after my really good start. That kind of really jolted me into action, thinking like, right, I've got to get back on top here, and I did that straight away with 100 in the next frame.
All credit to him, massive run to a maiden Triple Crown semi-final and a lovely century in what turned out to be the penultimate frame of the match. He showed a little bit of character today.
Yeah, all the players on the tour really rate him as a player. I think he's a really nice guy as well, away from the table, very nice, always very friendly with everybody. He's got a very determined attitude as well, which you need to have to succeed. And don't forget, a couple of years ago he lost his dad as well. And he struggled a little bit, but it's great to see him back, sort of, getting confidence and getting some really good results. And I don't think it's going to be too long before he's back in another big final. The way he applies himself, and the way he made that century as well, that 1-4-1, he showed a lot of character there. So yeah, I wish him all the best, and I really look forward to seeing him compete on the big stage again.
Very gracious as always. Back on to you. It's your 3rd final this season, and we've spoken a couple of times here at Milton Keynes. It feels like something really special is bubbling. Your level is now so consistently high. Is this, on a week-by-week basis, the best you've ever got to?
Yeah, as a player for sure. I mean, earlier last season I got to 3 finals in a row in 3 different weeks. So that was a great achievement, and then I've been able to carry that on this season. I've made sure that I can practice as much as I can. My club in Cambridge, WTs have been brilliant, especially like during the lockdown and stuff, to try and get me playing as much as I could. There were many players who didn't really have too much access to practice tables. Django as well at the Grove, I was going down to the academy, and Judd and I had a real professional sort of setup there where we were interchanging between who was practicing and not, and doing everything safely and by all the rules. So that has allowed me to be as consistent as what I have this season. And I guess in some ways, maybe all the travel, we're not like flying and playing matches when you're jet lagged. I remember, getting to a final of a tournament in China, and then you're flying back the next day, and then, you're playing an event in the UK a day after you arrive, and you're jet lagged. Whereas this season, for me, it's just a 50-minute drive and I'm at an event. So I'm physically feeling fantastic as well.
Now, we don't want to be too disrespectful to Lu Ning, but Judd will be the favourite this evening. If Judd were to come through tonight, it's got the makings of a fantastic final. Between you, you've produced some iconic showdowns, and tomorrow could be another one.
Yeah, it could be. He's, just like, I don't really know what else you can say about him at the moment. The last few years has just been incredible. I've learnt an incredible amount off him as well, actually, the last few years. Seeing how hard he practices, and very few days off, a lot different maybe how he was 4 or 5 years ago when he wasn't as consistent. Django's letting me know, obviously, like, look, he's practicing a lot, he's doing all the right things, and I think it's very easy to look at someone who's having a lot of success and saying, they're lucky here, or they've had a good run of the ball there. Whereas I think you kind of create your own luck. I think that luck is a word, sort of, somebody's sort of dying breath who wants to think it can happen by accident, but it doesn't. You only get those results with the hard work, and that's something I've been able to do the last couple of years myself.
And it's paid off in spades, and we've seen that so many occasions. What would it mean to you to join a small, illustrious group of men to become triple champion at the UK's? Yeah,
it'd be incredible. It's my first final in a few years, and obviously a different setup now, but it wouldn't change, how much it would mean to win it for a 3rd time. A couple of finals already this season, so there's the extra motivation there to make sure I can get the job done tomorrow.
Good luck in that one. Well done today.
Cheers, Rob. Thanks, mate.